And here we are, having to teach our children such a basic fundamental fact, not just of the Quran, not just of history, but of biology, that the male is not like the female, that there are two genders, that there is something called dhakar and there's something called untha, and these two are not the same. This type of hedonism, this type of sensuality, this type of licentiousness and animalness, this type of foolishness, we need to stand up and preach loudly and clearly. Enough is enough. And we're not going to allow our children and our families to be corrupted by what is happening in the broader society. And yes, that is your laws. You do as you please, but we will speak and we will tell you what you are doing is wrong, even if it's to yourselves. Even if it's to yourselves, we have no right to stop you. We have no right to legislate your own laws, but we do have the right to stand up and preach. And we have the God-given responsibility to be of those who are preaching the religion of the prophets and morality as enshrined by all Abrahamic religions. Brothers and sisters, and especially our young brothers and sisters, our teenagers and those younger than them, we need to understand, no matter what society teaches you, no matter what cartoons say, no matter what Disney Channel has, we need to understand that mankind is divided into male and female. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha. O mankind, we created you from one man and one woman. All of us come from one man and one woman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَبَثَّ مِنْهُمَا رِجَالًا كَثِيرًا وَنِسَاءً. From the two of them, I spread forth multitudes of men and multitudes of women. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنثَى. The man is not like the woman. Such a simple ayah. For centuries, for millennia, people glossed over this ayah. It's such a simple fact. Why put it in the Quran? But here we are. We have to quote this ayah. And this ayah takes on a whole new meaning in the culture that we live in. وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنثَى. Such a simple fact, such an incontrovertible, uncontroversial fact. And yet Allah Azza wa Jal has it in the Quran because we need to use it in the society that we live in. The man is not like the woman. At every single level, the man is not like the woman. Biological sex is determined even down to the chromosomes. You can take any cell out of a body. You can take any cell out of a body and you can examine that cell, if it's XX or XY chromosome, and you can tell whether this cell comes from a man, comes from a woman. The man of the body, the body of the man, the body of the woman is different. It is different physiologically. It is different in the genitalia. It is different in the body mass, in the muscle mass, in the mass of every single aspect. It is different in the density of the bones. You can find a skeleton 2 million years old and you can test whether it is male or female. It is down to the very bones. You can tell the difference between male and female. Hormonally, intellectually, physically. And when I say intellectual, I'm not saying one of the two is better than the other. No, women are highly talented in areas men are not talented in, and vice versa. Each one of them has talents the other does not have. Each one of them has strengths the other does not have. And put together, the strengths of the man and the strengths of the woman become the strengths of the mother and father, and the family is protected. But when you try to tinker with this reality, when you try to change the default, well then, you're going to end up where we have ended up. In the end of the day, brothers and sisters, we cannot force anybody to do anything. But we will draw the line when it comes to our rights, when it comes to our preaching, and especially when it comes to our children. Do whatever you will, you have to answer to your Lord. But when you drag in your promiscuity and you show us drag queens in our own public schools and our own public spaces, when you spoon feed our children to begin questioning their gender at the age of 5 or 6, well then no, we are not the ones preaching hatred. You are the ones preaching indoctrination. You are the ones spreading immorality and filth in places where you are not welcome. Do as you please in your personal lives, but leave our children out of it.